All right. Good morning, everybody. Okay. We're going to get started here in just a second. In the meantime, while we're waiting to get started, let me just go through this. Something for y'all to watch.
Whole life been right about right now. Whole lot chit chat. Can't do that, settle down, pipe down. On the kitchen floor in the church sauce, young Mike moonwalk. Always been a star in the sky, you did not get tuned out. Hey, yeah. I'm flashing, yeah, yeah. Not ratchets, hey, yeah. Quick flipping, yeah, yeah. Big matches, hey, yeah. Don't ask me, hey, yeah. We taxing, hey, yeah. New address, hey, yeah. Can't move backwards. Hold on, yeah, 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 you know me. Late night, all night, don't need no sleep. Ay. Hold on, okay now, don't know, don't speak. Ay. Get down, whole click down, on God, on now. With the business, ain't no feelings, ain't no dreaming. Yeah, loud when I whip it, I ain't turning down the speakers. No, eyes bloodshot, I've been burning out the daylight too. I got responsibility, so I can play with you. Let's get it, yeah, yeah, let's get it. I was down bad, no cap, no fit. Yeah, ay, no kidding, keep it OG, no west, no gimmick. Yeah. Alright, how the money come? All types, what you fall through? All night, alright, let's get it. Whole life been right about right now. Whole lot chit chat, can't do that, settle down, pipe down. On the kitchen floor in the church sauce, young Mike moonwalk. Always been a star in the sky, you did not get tuned out. Hey, yeah. I'm flashing, yeah, yeah. Not ratchets, hey, yeah. Quick flipping, yeah, yeah. Big matches, hey, yeah. Don't ask me, hey, yeah. We taxing, hey, yeah. New address, hey, yeah. Can't move backwards. Hold on, yeah, 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 you know me. Late night, all night, don't need no sleep. Ay. Hold on, okay now, don't know, don't speak. Ay. Get down, whole click down, on God, on now. With the business, ain't no feelings, ain't no dreaming. Yeah, loud when I whip it, I ain't turning down the speakers. No, eyes bloodshot, I've been burning out the daylight too. I got responsibility, so I can play with you. Let's get it, yeah, yeah, let's get it. I was down bad, no cap, no fit. Yeah, hey, no kidding, keep it OG, no west, no gimmick. Yeah. Alright, how the money come? All types, what you fall through? All night, alright, let's get it.
All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started here. All right. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick so you all can kind of focus on me and see what's going on. All right, everybody. Look, normally I don't go live on Saturdays, but I decided to do something today because during the week, well, first of all, for those of y'all who don't know what this is Flipstream. My name is Calvin Butler, and I am the creator of Flipstream, which is a real estate investment platform that provides all the tools and resources and everything that an investor would need to be able to flip properties. We're showcasing a strategy called real estate day trading. Okay, this is for those of you who want to be able to flip real estate but have no credit, have no money, and really no experience. With Flipstream, we provide everything you need to make this happen. Not only that, we go a step further. We provide live mentorship for those members who need help with anything when it comes to real estate investing. But what we primarily do with our live mentorship is members can schedule and book a live session with us where we will literally walk you through the steps from how to find the properties using Flipstream, how to evaluate the properties, how to do your calculations to see if you got a profitable deal, how to put together your offer. We show you how to contact, first of all, locate the owners of those properties. We tell you how to contact them. We tell you what to say. We give you the right documents to send to them, make them an offer. If they accept the offer, then we show you how to list your property on the cash buyer MLS that we have on Flipstream. And we show you how to get it set up for closing and collect your money within 7 to 14 days. Okay. That is essentially real estate day trading. Okay. Now, can this all be done in the same day? Yes, it can. It can be done in one day. If you go through the process, you send it out to them, they accept it, you post it, you get an offer, and then the cash buyer schedules a closing within 7 days. So you can literally flip out properties by doing an assignment of contract. That's basically what this is. Now, with that being said, I flip properties that way, and I also do other stuff. Okay, as far as I'm a commercial loan broker, so I'm in the industry. And what I usually do during the week is when people, I'm usually doing consultations all week with a lot of our subscribers. They come on and they schedule their private consultations with me and the other mentor that we have, and we're adding more mentors every week. But I usually spend most of the week, Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, from 10 a.m. until about 3 p.m. I am doing consultation. Basically, I am walking people through their first 3 or 4 deals to them making a lot of money. 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 on one flip. So that's what I'm doing during the week. You all have seen some of my videos of some of our mentorship, the sessions that we do, and I'm doing those during the week. On Fridays and Saturdays is when I look up properties for me, my own personal, portfolio of properties that I am going to be flipping out. So what I've decided to start doing was showing you all, the process that I use. And today is the first time that I'm actually going to sit down and show you all how I evaluate properties and walk you through the steps of me actually looking for my own properties to flip and get under contract. And I'm basically going to be showing you all how you make the money, just right here live right now. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Let me go ahead and start by sharing my screen again. Give me a second here. If I can find my little share thing here on YouTube. I don't do YouTube a lot when it comes to sharing stuff. Let me share my screen again with YouTube. Entire screen. Yep, I'm also going to share the audio system. All right, here we go. All right, so now we're back on sharing my screen. All right. So what y'all looking at now? You're looking at Flipstream. You're looking at our website, which is flip-stream.com. Okay, that's flip-stream.com. Now, in order for you to get into the back office areas, you've got to, first of all, you got to become a member. So let me go over what the membership is with Flipstream. Now, if you're not a member yet, if you're not a subscription paying member yet, or if you haven't signed up for the free trial, you can see the first page. You can see some pages here on Flipstream. This is our homepage, of course. It kind of tells you what Flipstream is. Flipstream, the real estate investment platform that simplifies flipping houses. Okay, it gives access to all the tools and resources, everything you need to flip houses. Here, you can come here, you can watch demo videos of the features that we have with Flipstream. Like we have a search for properties feature Rolodex. You can come here, you can click on that, and it will pull it up, and it will show you. You can watch the demo video of how to search for properties using Flipstream. Okay, little short, demo videos.
Hello, everyone. My name is Calvin Butler, and I am the creator of the app and website.
As you see here, it goes into a spread and
properties
you
is
exactly
now
how to use
streamlined.
the search.
Today we're going to be going over one of our back office tools.
And then you have another one here, secure your funding. If you're going to be buying properties or you're going to be actually fixing and flipping properties, going to be doing rehab work, you need to get funding. So we have access to more than 500 funding partners that's connected with Flipstream. This is your demo video on showing you how to use that feature with Flipstream, okay? And we also have one for how to identify your leads, one for how to list and market your properties. Now, these are just demo videos that are showing you how to use the resources within Flipstream, the main resources. If you want to get access to some of the more private areas or the members only areas, you're going to have to become a free trial member or a subscription member. Okay. Other areas you can get into is going to be of course, the Who Are We. Kind of tells you who we are and what our mission is, and you can get into the media gallery. Okay. But you're only going to get access to a limited amount of media in the media gallery. Okay, you're not going to get access to everything that our members get, but you do get access to a limited amount, of media on flipping properties and a lot of people who we have connected with on YouTube to do collaborations with. So we have a lot of their stuff on here. People who flip properties, who have their own YouTube channels and things like that. So we have a collaboration deal with a lot of those people. So and with YouTube. So you can go in here, you can watch, that type of stuff too. I will be adding some more educational stuff to this free section, but most of the educational stuff is going to be for our members. Then we have a frequently asked questions page here on the website that anybody can access. We have that, and of course you can view our contact page, and we have our plans and pricing. Now, we do offer a free trial for you all to come in and take a look at what we have going on. And if you like it, great. Keep it. It's only $19.99 per month, 66 cents per day to access all the stuff that I'm going to be showing you all here. I'm showing you how I research properties. This is called an early access member. The reason why it is an early access member, because that $19.99 is only for the first 1,000 subscribers. Now, once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, it's going to be $79 per month. Okay, there will be no more $19.99. $19.99. The people who got locked in, you'll be locked in for $19.99 for as long as you want to keep it. But for any people that comes after that first 1,000 subscribers, it's going to be $79 per month. Okay, that's more in line with the market, what's going on within this industry. Other sites like this and other platforms like this, they're charging $199 a month, $250 a month. Some as high as $300 and $400 per month. But we're giving our early access members, you get locked in at $19.99 per month, 66 cents per day. And you can cancel anytime you want to cancel. We have a limited lifetime membership, $2,500. Only 100 lifetime memberships will be available. Okay. Only 100 lifetime memberships are available. Once they run out, they run out. Okay. Plain and simple. Now, to get access to the more sensitive areas, like the members only investor lounge, you can kind of preview it, but you're not going to be able to access any of the stuff that's in here. You're not going to be able to access the business lounge. You see here when you try to access it, it takes you here, but you got to sign up or log in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and log in. So we can go ahead and show you what the access looks like. All right, so we go back to the site. Now that I'm logged in, now I can get into these areas. I can come in here and I can go to the business lounge and I can access the sensitive areas of the site now. Wait for it to pull up. We're going to go ahead and access the business lounge. There we go. All right. So now we're in the business lounge part of the site. All right. So this is where you get access to all the stuff. I'm going to switch browsers here because I really like my other browser, a lot better. I like this browser here a lot better. And I'm already logged in here. So let's go back to the business lounge, switch over to this browser. Okay, this is the browser that I really like working with. I'm a Mozilla Firefox kind of guy. All right. Now, you notice when you're in the business lounge. Now, remember, Fridays and Saturdays is when I do a lot of my own research for my own personal portfolio of properties that I'm flipping out. I've got 3 already lined up that I'm getting ready to go to closing. I'm getting ready to go to closing on 1. I've got 2 others lined up, and I'm getting ready to present them to the cash buyers network so I can get offers on them. And then when I get offers on those, I will set those up for closings too. And the one that I'm taking to closing, I'm getting ready to go to closing on here in the next week or so. I think I'm looking at about $55,000. Is what I'm going to walk away with on that one. The other 2 that I'm working on, the other 3 that I'm working on, they're in the neighborhood of $30,000, $20,000, $23,000. One is like $33,000 or $34,000, and the other one's around, I think it's between $20,000 and $30,000 also too. I have to double check. But today I'm going to show you all my process that I go through when I'm looking for properties. I'm going to walk you all through the whole process. I'm going to find a property. I'm going to locate. I'm going to find an eligible property. I'm going to locate the owner. I'm going to do the calculations on the property, see if it's profitable. I am going to then do a free skip trace, use the free skip trace tool that we have on Flipstream. I'm going to locate the owner, locate their phone number, locate their email address. I'm going to be sending them out some stuff. I'm going to show you all how I pull up my contracts using Flipstream. They're here on Flipstream. I'm also too. Then I'm going to show you all once I get that contract, once I get that property on the contract, I'm going to show you all how I post it to the and where I post it to get offers on it from cash investors, and be able to then once I get the offer in, then I get that deal signed and everything, and then I turn around and then I set it up for a closing. Okay, so I'm going to be walking you all through that process because this is how I find properties. And you can look for, bank REOs, things like that are here on Flipstream. Everything is set up in a Rolodex. So we search for properties here in the property search Rolodex. Come down a little bit further, you have evaluate properties tools where you have, other tools to search for comparable value, do your people search, check to see what the home is worth. The after repair value, you can do an online appraisal. You can check public records and things like that. And then we also have the investor tools and calculators where you have all your different calculators. This is for more advanced when you're dealing with actual rehab, when you're rehabbing properties, when you're actually buying a property, you're going to fix it up and then you're going to resell it for, a much bigger market value and, make anywhere from, $100,000 to a few $100,000 on the sale of a property. This is a whole nother level. And then this is where you secure your funding. We have private lenders. We have fix and flip funding. We have business funding. We have personal loans. We have hard money loans. We have regular commercial lending through Sequoia lending and things of that nature. And then, of course, this is where you list your properties, market your properties, and to either flip them out or you market them to rent them out. Okay, so Flipstream does provide you with absolutely everything. Okay, absolutely everything. All right. Let me check to see if I got any people on YouTube who are. Give me a second here. Check to see if I got anybody on YouTube who is asking about properties, asking questions or anything. If you have questions and you're on YouTube, feel free to hit me up and just type in your question, and I think I'll be able to see it in the live chat. Yeah, the live chat is on. Nothing's popping up right now. But if you have questions for me, if you're on YouTube and you're following me live on YouTube, if you have questions, just type it into the live chat, and I will make sure I try and get to it. I really will. Okay. Let's see if I can find the live Flipstream live. There we go. See if I can find it on YouTube and see if I got anybody chatting. All right, here we are. Showing my live broadcast. Let me mute it so it's not. I don't have that background noise. All right, there we go. All right. Doesn't look like we have any live chats right now. All right, but if anybody, wants to, live chat or anything, you come in, you can put in your little, little emojis and things like that. If you have questions about anything, if you're on with us live, feel free to click the live chat, ask us a question, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have in the live chats. Okay. All right. So let's get out of that. All right. So let's get out of that. Cool. And let's go back to our. All right. Here we go. All right. So here's what I'm going to be doing. All right. If you are new to this, brand spanking new, okay, and you don't know anything about real estate, you can use this to flip your first property and, do your first your real estate day trade, and you can really make 50. You can really make anywhere from 10 to 50, 60,000, even $100,000 on your first flip. And I'm going to show you how to locate those properties and how to structure those properties. I'm going to show it to you live right here, right now. So the tool you want to use to start off with is going to be this one right here. It's going to be our PropWire tool. You're going to go ahead and click here. It's going to pull it up. It's going to tell you what it is. Okay, free database of cheap houses. Okay, you're going to click that. You're going to open it up. It's going to open up in another window. I'm already logged in, but if you haven't created an account, you need to create a free account. It is free. There's no extra money for it. Okay, it is free. You can access it through Flipstream, but you have to create your free account to be able to pull up the properties. Okay, it is free. I'm already a member, so I'll go ahead and just click my login, and it pulls it up, and there it is right there. Okay. All right. So I am going to be looking here in Florida. Now, here's the great thing about real estate day trading. You can search for and evaluate and flip properties all over the entire United States from right here in your computer, no matter what state you're in, no matter where you are. Okay. The entire country is my playground when it comes to locating properties, evaluating properties, doing contracts, and flipping properties. I can do it all. I can do it all right here. All of it. I can do it all right here from my computer. Okay? The great thing about real estate day trading, you never have to actually go and put eyes on the actual property physically. You never have to touch the property. You never have to go to the property. I can do everything from right here and make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, even up to $100,000 or more. The entire process, I can do it right here from this chair in this computer. Okay? So let's go through and let's do the evaluation. First thing you want to do is you're going to want to pick a state. All right. That you're looking at. Now you can pick just a city, but I like to have an entire state that I'm looking at. So because I don't have to actually go to that property. Now, if I'm going to actually go to a property, I'm going to put in Tallahassee and look for a property right here in Tallahassee. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to start in Florida, okay? And I'm just going to put in Florida, USA, and that's where I'm going to look. Now, what it does immediately, it pulls up. It's going to kind of search and see what's available in Florida. In Florida, there are 9,560,210 properties off market that I can evaluate and make offers on. That's a lot of properties, right? Come on. I can make my entire career here in Florida. I can do $1 million a year in revenue flipping properties just in Florida. Never have to look outside of Florida. Never have to do deals in other states or whatever the case may be. Okay, and this is indicative to all the states, really. No matter what state you click on, you're going to have anything from a few million properties to look at to a few 100,000 properties to look at. But I don't want to sit here and look through all 9 million of these properties. I want to target the ones that are most likely to give me the big payouts. Okay. I also want to target the ones that have the owners who are most motivated to sell. I also want to target the ones that have the high equity in them as well. So I'm going to narrow my search results. I'm going to narrow my results to target the type of properties, the type of owner, the type of equity that I'm looking for. So it gives me a much more of a niche category that I can zoom in on the right person, the right property, the right situation. So when I've done my calculation, there's no way I can not make money on this deal. Okay. So let's go in here. All right. So now that I picked my area, I'm going to go ahead and pick my lead types. Now, this is so important. When I'm doing this, because that's what I'm doing today, I'm looking up properties that I am going to be put in my portfolio, that I am going to be contracting, that I'm going to be flipping out. During the week, I am helping you all to do this. All of our subscription members can book private sessions or mentorship sessions where I am literally walking you all through this process on properties that we're finding for you. The first, 3 or 4 or 5 deals that we will help you walk. We will walk you through to help you find them and show you everything you need to do to get them funded, to get them pushed through, and to get paid on them. Okay, and you don't pay us any money up front for that. There's no upfront money for consultations. Now, I'm gonna tell you, mentorship outside of Flipstream runs you about $3,000 to $10,000 for a 1-hour conversation on the phone with a mentor. Flipstream, we don't charge you anything up front. And even at that, you don't pay us anything until you close the deal and you make money. Okay, with Flipstream, we get on average between 10 and 20%. The mentors get 10 to 20%, okay, of your settlement that you get at closing. So if you get a $30,000 check at closing, if the mentor is charging 10%, then you owe that mentor $3,000. That's not bad. For someone who just walked you through a deal that got you $30,000, you still got $27,000. The mentor gets 10 to 20%. I charge 10%. Other mentors charge 15. Some mentors may charge up to 20%. But it's well worth it for someone who is knowledgeable, who is experienced at this, who knows how to do this, to walk you through the process to get your deals done, to put money in your pocket. Okay. We're not like the other platforms where when you first get on the phone with them, they tell you, well, Mr. Butler, I need you to go ahead and wire transfer the $11,000 right away before we get started. That's what the receptionists tell you when you call in to do your mentorship. Okay, you got to wire that money before you even get on the phone with your mentor. Okay, that's not us. We don't do that. Okay, no upfront fees on mentorship, and our money comes on the back end. So we only make money for mentoring if we give you great advice and you make money on the deals that we assisted you with through the mentorship. All right, so let's continue. All right, so what you want to do is with this, you want to pick the right categories that are going to help you. First of all, pick the type of sellers who are motivated. We want those sellers who have to sell. We don't want those sellers who call them say, you're thinking about selling? No. We want to go ahead and stack the odds in our favor of finding sellers who got to do something. They have no choice. They got to do something. Okay? So what we're going to do here, we're going to go through, and the very first thing that I do is I pick zombie properties. Why am I picking zombie properties? Okay, the reason why you want to pick zombie properties, because it tells you right here. Okay, zombie properties are vacant homes that are in the pre-foreclosure process. Typically, the homeowner and the bank are highly motivated to find a buyer. All right, so we're waiting for it to calculate and tell us, which properties are the zombie. There it is. Now it's finished calculating that, and now we went from 9 million down to 965 results. Now I can just leave it at that and just go with that if I want to keep my search narrow. But you also want to look for the properties that have a high equity. Okay. You don't want to deal with the ones that has almost no equity, because you can't put deals together on low equity, properties. So we're gonna go back up here, and we're gonna click high equity. Why do we want to click that? Because it is right here. It tells you right here. You click on it. It pops up here. Now it's just done the calculations. You want the high equity properties. All right. And what I am looking for is properties that have anywhere from 60, they have at least 65% of the equity that's in the property. Okay. Now, for you all, if you are new to this, I recommend going with properties that or have at least 70% equity left in it. If you are very new to this, when you schedule your consultation with me, when you schedule me as your mentor, and we're evaluating properties for you, I am helping you to locate properties that have at least 70% equity in it. Because if you've got that much equity in it, even if you screw up, you're gonna make money. Okay, even if you make a mistake, you're gonna make money. Even if something pops up that's later, like a IRS lien or something like that, or whatever case that you didn't do the proper research on, you didn't locate it beforehand, you're still gonna make money because you got enough equity. And we're gonna show you how to approach the seller with a deal that's gonna pay off the foreclosure and put money in their pocket, but still leave you enough equity for you to screw up. I'm talking about leave you where you are, when you make the deal, when you make the offer to them, you're looking at $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. Like I just did one with one of our new students, Gary. Okay, Gary Roberts, one of our new students. His first deal, his first flip is set for him to make $88,000 on that flip. Now, if the seller says, well, I want a little bit more money, or I need a little bit more money, or if the seller says I have something else I need to be paid off, or if an IRS lien pops up on that deal and it's $20,000, guess what? He still would make $68,000 on that deal. If a $20,000 IRS lien pops up, okay? If a $40,000 IRS lien pops up, he's still gonna make $48,000 on that deal. That's why we structure these for you all when you're coming in with the very high equities, and we structure them made that it gives you a lot of room to make money, just in case you screw up, just in case you don't follow our instructions, to the letter, or just in case you fail to do your proper research using Flipstream tools, which provides with all that. If you fail to use the proper tools to make sure that there are no other liens out there. Just in case you screw up, you still make great money. Okay? So that's why we do it that way. All right, so we have the high equity. Now we're back up to 6 million properties because we put in the high equity there. All right. Now, what we want to do is we want to even narrow that back down. All right, we want to narrow that back down. Some people will put in the absentee owners. I don't put in absentee owners because then it throws in landlords. Okay, it does throw in landlords with absentee owners, and that's going to kind of mislead you on your options over here. So right now, let's just leave it at that: vacant, zombie properties, and high equity. All right. So now we're gonna go to property types. I only look for single family homes, and I suggest that when you're first starting out, that's all you do too. Now, when you get a little bit more knowledge about other stuff like mobile homes, condos, and stuff like that, yeah, you can start putting in these other areas, mobile homes, condos, and things like that. Now, by putting in the single family homes, now it's narrowed me down to just over 3 million. I'm back under that. I'm not at 9 million anymore. I'm under that 6 million. Now I'm looking at 3 million properties that I can evaluate. Now I'm going to go to what's called price. Okay, on price, never click list price because list price means that it's posted to an MLS, which means it's not off market. You want the off market stuff. The reason why you want the off market stuff because it's not a whole lot of competition when it comes to off market type properties. Okay, not a whole lot of competition when it comes to off market type properties. So you want to get the stuff that you don't have a whole lot of competition with. All right, and on here I'm gonna put it at no more than 200,000 on the estimated home value. Why do I want to stay with homes that's under $200,000 in value? Because people who have $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 and up homes valued at that, if they got that home, they had to have a good enough credit, money in the bank. They have resources. They have more resources. So people that own these type of homes or these type of homes that are in pre-foreclosure, they still have resources that they can go to, right, to rectify that situation. Okay. You're going to save yourself a lot of headache and trouble by sticking with the homes that are under $200,000. Okay, those are the homes you want to deal with. Now you notice I dropped back down to 600,000. I'm under that. I'm not even at 1 million homes anymore. Now I'm going to go over here to where it says more, and I'm going to go to my owner filters. I'm going to click owner filters. I only want to deal with individuals. I don't want homes that are owned by businesses or a bank or a trust or something like that. I want to deal with the homes or the people who are in foreclosure, where I'm able to deal with the individual, because that person is already in panic mode. They have an emotional attachment. They're in panic mode. They're about to lose their home. They're about to have a foreclosure on their credit for the next 7 years. They've already left the home. They're already abandoned the home. They're scared. They just want to stop the banks from sending them all these letters and everything. So when you call that person, and you offer them an offer where you're going to pay off that mortgage, number one, and keep that foreclosure off their credit. That's great right there. But on top of that, you're going to offer them $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 cash in their pocket, on top of paying off the mortgage and keeping that off your credit, stopping this foreclosure nightmare, and putting $20,000, $30,000 in their pocket or more. What do you think their reaction is going to be? That's what we're doing. We are stacking the deck. Okay, we're putting everything in our favor to be able to have a successful, profitable deal. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to save that. And now I'm down to just doing this calculations now. Wait for the calculations. There we go. Now we're down to 768 homes that fits our criteria. Now I just cherry pick. You literally can cherry pick. I'm going to show you how to do your evaluation and show you how to determine what home is going to be right for you. Now, when I'm doing this, here's what I'm going to look for. Okay, I am looking first of all at the equity: 75% equity, 89% equity, 76% equity. The reason why I have these criteria in here now, because I set it up right. I did my setup. Okay, I did my setup right. The setup is the most important part of this. Let me repeat that. The setup, the evaluation part of this. This is the most important part of this, because this what ensures that you have a profitable deal each and every time. Okay? If you're going to do real estate day trading, get this setup part right. Okay? Come on. Do your subscription with us. Schedule your first consultation so we can walk you through your first deal and find the first 2 or 3 properties for you. So that's going to put, if we help you locate 3 properties and they're each paying you an average of $20,000, come on, that's 24, that's $60,000 on 3 properties. And we're talking about properties from start to finish closing within 14 days, 7 to 14 days. I don't know too many places you can make that kind of money sitting at your desk or on your computer from wherever you're at. All right, so let's go through this. We have a property here located in Panama City. Estimated value $205,000, $75,000 on the equity. It says that it's set for auction. Let's check to see if it's close to an auction date. If it's not close, if the auction is about a month and a half out, yeah, I would go with this. Okay. If the auction is like next week, no, I'm not gonna. There's no need to be making an offer on this. So first of all, let's go down and let's find out what the foreclosure stuff is saying. All right, great. It's a lease pendants. Okay, that's what this is what I'm looking for. I am looking for this term right here, lease pendants. Now, what is that? The lease pendants is that the bank has been notifying these people for over a year that they haven't made a payment, because it takes at least a year to a year and a half before it gets to the lease pending stage. Now, when it gets to the lease pending stage, It hasn't even been set for an auction yet. Okay? When it gets to the lease pending stage, they've still got about 6 to 8 months before it gets scheduled for a court hearing. Okay? So that means that this property hasn't even gone to a judge for a judge to set an auction date. Because you see here, there's no auction date, there's no auction time. The reason why is because what? It's still in lease pendants. It hasn't even gone to a judge yet. The lender hasn't filed all the necessary paperwork, and they probably haven't even put their legal team on it yet to file the necessary paperwork to set a docket for the judge to review it and decide if they're going to continue with the foreclosure or not. Okay? Look, a lot of people, the reason, and I hear people say all the time, well, why would people leave their homes if they can, where they can still, probably just sell it or rent it out or whatever? Because they don't know. They don't know the process. They just don't know the process. Because remember, these are people who have not made a house payment in over a year. You don't get into lease pendants until you've missed a year to a year and a half of monthly payments. Foreclosing is not like getting an eviction notice when you're ready. Completely different thing. You can't take someone's home in 30 days like you do with an apartment with someone who is renting. It takes on average, it takes 3 years to fully foreclose on a property. Okay? Because here in the United States, homeowners, they have an incredible leeway and amount of time to reclaim or to keep their home. You cannot just up and take someone out of their home or evict someone from their home that they are purchasing, that they have a mortgage on. That takes a long time. 3 years. 3 years it takes to fully foreclose on a property. Minimum 3 years. Okay? So in some cases, it's even 4 to 5 years. But this is what I mean. A person would have to miss a year and a half of payments before the bank even starts the lease pendants process. Then after that year and a half of missing payments and they start the lease pendants process, it can be in lease pendants for another 8 to 9 months, almost another year. And then they schedule a hearing to go before a judge. Okay? After they schedule the hearing, it could be 4 months before the hearing. 4 to 6 months before a hearing. Now you're pulling up on 2.5 years, almost 3 years right there. And even after the hearing is scheduled and the judge goes to a foreclosure trial, and the judge rules that, okay, yeah, this house should be foreclosed on. Now the judge could rule that this house doesn't warrant foreclosure, or the bank did something improper and you can't foreclose on these people's home. But in most cases, the judge rules in favor of the bank and says that this house needs to be foreclosed on. Now, after that ruling, the judge has to set what's called an auction date or a trustee sale date. That auction or trustee sale date can be up to 120 days out. And during this whole time, the owners of that property can still negotiate with the mortgage company to catch up on their payments, or they can sell the property, or if it's in good enough condition, they can rent the property out and get someone to put enough down payment down on the lease. They can do a lease purchase or whatever the case may be and get the people who are doing that to put enough money down to cover the bank payments on the mortgage, so then they can do what's called reinstate the mortgage and the foreclosure goes away. It's not easy. Foreclosing is not an easy process. It's not a short process. It is an extremely drawn out, long process. But most people who are going through foreclosure, they don't know this. They panic after they miss, because they know, man, we missed a year and a half of payments. Oh my God, they get ready to send the sheriff out to evict us out of our home. See, that's what they're thinking. That's what they're thinking. They don't know that they can stay in that house even after it's going to auction and the house has been auctioned off. Someone has bid on the house at auction. They won the bid. Even at that time, there's still a 120-day confirmation period before that person who bought that house can go out and evict those people from that home. And during that 120-day confirmation period, the owners of that property, or people who are still there at that property, they still can negotiate with the lenders up until the end of that confirmation period to reclaim their home. And if they come to some type of negotiation, successful negotiation with the lender even during that confirmation period, and they work that out, guess what? The person that won that bid on the auction has already paid their money. The court contacted them and said the original owners have exercised their option to reinstate their mortgage. Okay, here's a refund on the money you paid at auction. They just simply send them a refund. That's the process, people. And people don't know this, so they panic. They leave their home, and so we're dealing with people who have already panicked, who've already left their homes, and they don't, they just don't know the process. They're thinking, "Oh my God, we've lost everything. We got to get out the home. Let's go, let's go, let's go." And here it is. You come up calling them and say, "Hey, what if I can, pay off that mortgage, keep that foreclosure off your credit, and put $20,000, $30,000 in your pocket?" You think they're ready to do something? I think so. I think they're ready to do something. All right. So we know there's an lease pending, which is great. This is great. Great news. Great news. Because the bank, here's a lawyer that represents the bank. They want their money. And the people who have left the home, they don't think they got anything coming. So when you contact them, they don't want this foreclosure on their credit. And they want money in their pocket. So now let's see what we can do on this deal. Let's put the numbers together. We're going to put the numbers together. All right. So now, as far as the tax delinquent, we know there's no delinquent taxes. Okay. We know that. So there's no delinquent taxes. Okay. There's no way for you to check this. You can go to our public records tool on Flipstream where you can double check that. But there are no delinquent taxes. Okay. We know it has great tax assessed value. Good tax assessed value. It has that. All right. Now we're going to go up here and we're going to look for what's owed on the house. Okay. All right. So here we have, this is the mortgage information. The original loan amount was $72,150. The payments were $433 per month. The loan balance that's left on it, so they owe $51,086. That's what they owe on the property, $51,086. And the property is valued at, it has an estimated value or an after repaired value, an ARV. It has an after repaired value or an estimated value of $205,697, which means it has $154,611 of equity still in the property. 75% of the equity still left. I am going to put a deal on this right now, and I'm going to put this up where I can contact these people and make them an offer. Now, here's the offer that I'm going to make them. Here's how I set up my offer. All right. First thing you want to know is this. Now, some things you got to know. First thing, you got to know what the formula is for the cash people who, so we buy houses cash, we buy houses sight unseen, we buy ugly houses, for those cash investors that we have as part of the Flipstream network. Okay. We have access to those cash investor MLSs for those people that pay cash for home. Those are the people you're going to market this to get an offer from them. You have to know what their formula is. Their formula is this. They never offer more, or they never pay more than 70% of the ARV, the after repaired value, or the estimated value, which is that $205,697. So they are never going to pay more than 70% of that. History shows that they never offer less than 40%. So the offer that you're going to receive from them is going to be somewhere between 40 and 70%. On average, it's around 50 to 60%. So what we are going to do, we're going to take that $205,697, right? And we're going to approach this as if we were the end buyers. We were the cash buyers that we are going to be marketing this to, all right? So let's say if I am a cash buyer, I'm going to probably be on the safe side and offer, let's say 50%. All right. So if I can get a 50% offer, All right, that minus 50%. That means I'm going to make an offer, or I'm going to receive an offer from the cash buyer once I present this of $102,848.50. Now, we know that this person owes $51,000, right? 86 on it. So if I take 51,086 from that amount minus 51,086, all right? So we know that the offer that I'm probably going to get is 51,760, right? Right. So if I take 50% off of it, right? No, hold on, I did it wrong. My bad. I did it wrong. Y'all get me wrong. 205. I forgot to do so. 205,697. There we go. 205,697 minus 50%. There we go. So the offer that I'm going to get is roughly $102,848. That's the offer. Okay? That's the offer that I'm going to get from the cash buyer. $102,848, right? So let's remember that. $102,848. All right? Minus the $51,086 that they owe on the property. First of all, we got to make sure we got enough money in our profit to cover what? That amount, right? So if we do that, minus $51,086 minus 51,086, that leaves us with $51,759, $51,759. Now, out of that, I can make the owner an offer to put cash in their pocket, right? Because I'm already done calculated that I can pay off that $51,886. Now I say to them, well, Miss Owner, if I can pay off that $51,886 and put $25,000 in your pocket, would that help you and your family out? Chances are they're going to say yes. And guess what? I'm going to make $26,759. Okay? So my offer to them would be, 51,000 would be to them. My total offer to them would be 51,086 plus $25,000 in their pocket. So my offer to them would be 76,086. Okay? I will call this owner up. Hey, Mr. Owner. Hi, my name is Calvin Butler. I'm a real estate investor, and I represent a cash buyer network. And I'd like to make you an offer on your home that's located at 1921 Grand Avenue in Panama City, Florida. First of all, let me ask you a question. Are you all going to be able to, what's going on? What's going on with that property? I see here that it's in pre-foreclosure. Are you all going to be able to reclaim the home, or have you made arrangements to pay off the mortgage or to catch back up on your mortgage and be able to reclaim the home? I already know that they done left the home. Okay, but what I'm doing right now is I'm basically just letting them know that I know in a nice way. I'm asking them, have y'all made arrangements to keep this foreclosure off your credit and reclaim the home? No, we haven't. Okay. All right. Here's what I like to do, because I like to introduce this home to my cash buyer network. I like to make you an offer of $76,086, for the property. That's $51,086 that will go to the bank to pay it off, and that's another $25,000 that will be put in your pocket. Okay. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm offering to keep this off your credit, offering to keep this foreclosure off your credit, and get that settled out with the bank, and get you a cashier's check for $25,000. Would they help you and your family out? Look, that's how I approach this. That's how I approach this with that, right? And of course, in the situation that they're in, they're going to say, well, yeah, that would help us out a lot. All right, great. Here's what I need to do. I'm going to shoot you over a contract. It's called an assignment of contract. Okay? It's a 45-day assignment. I don't even need 30 days. But I'm going to send you a 45-day assignment. Basically, what you're doing is you are assigning the contractual obligations, the property over to me in my company. So I can legally present this to my cash buyers network and get that money to be able to pay off your property and put $25,000 in your pocket. Okay? Let me go ahead and process that and send it over to you. Yes, please get it over to me right away. Or they usually say, so let me make sure I got this right. You're going to pay off the mortgage, yes, and put $25,000 in our pocket. Yes. Okay. How much? How much is this going to cost? It's not going to cost you anything, sir. Okay. What's the catch? The catch is I'm going to make money from my cash buyer network. But in order for me to present it to my cash buyer network, I need to get this assignment of contract done. Now, you don't have to go through all that. I do full disclosure because I don't mind explaining to people. Because people in that situation, they don't care if I'm the end buyer or not. All they care is that someone has finally approached them with a solution to their problem, and not only a solution to their problem, but which puts money in their pocket. You see what I'm saying? There's no downside to this, really. All right, and you're dealing with people that are not gonna, you're dealing with people with motivated sellers. Motivated sellers. It's not like you're calling up someone who has their house listed and they've got a listing for almost retail, and you're trying to, outbid somebody else to see if they want to sell it or not. No, these people, they don't have a choice. They have to do something. In their minds, they've already lost. In their mind, they have already lost. That's why they left and took off and left the home. So we're offering them something to actually put money back in the pocket. So I'm going to make them that offer, and I'm going to make, and I'm going to walk away at closing with roughly $26,759. Okay, let's recap this. All right, so $205,000 is the value, $205,697. Okay, I know that the cash buyers network that I'm going to be presenting this to, they're going to offer me somewhere between 40 and 70%. Usually it's between 50 and 60%. Okay, but so let's do it. Let's base this on a 50% cash offer that I'm going to be getting. 50%. So minus 50%. So I'm going to get an offer of $102,848. So 102,848. 102,848. Right? I know that they owe $51,086 minus $51,086 equals $51,762. And I'm going to give them an incentive to do the deal with me by offering them $25,000 in their pocket also, minus $25,000, which is going to leave me a check at closing for $26,762. Even if I have to pay the closing costs, pay the fee to the title company, the closing costs, they only charge about 1.5%. So 26,762, 26,762 minus closing cost of 1.5%. That's $401. Usually title companies going around it. Usually most title companies don't do anything for less than $1,200. So I'm just going to say that equals that. Then I'm going to say minus another $600. Minus 600, just to give me a good estimate, which is but even at that, I'm walking away with $25,706.57. That's my check at closing. People, this is real estate day trading. And yes, I've been on here for about 45 minutes because I'm having to explain it to you all. But normally when I'm doing this, I can do this in 15 minutes. I can find a new property, evaluate it, everything, be ready to submit my offer to the property owners. No, 15 minutes. Me personally, I could evaluate and have 25 to 50 of these in my portfolio every single day, where I'm sending out my offers to purchase those homes for the assignment of contracts. But because I'm walking you all through it, it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm basically going through each step and I'm explaining to you, showing you exactly what I'm doing on this problem. All right. So now that I've got that settled on what I'm going to offer them and how much money I'm going to make. Now, if I get offered 60%, guess what? I make more money. Right? I got more money if I get offered 60%. Okay. So, I'm still making money if I get offered 45%. I'm still making money. I'm still gonna make about $15,000. Okay. But these cash buyers, we buy homes cash, we buy other houses, those people offer on average, they offer between 50 and 60% of the estimated value or the after repaired value. All right. So now what's next? All right. So I've evaluated this property. I know I can make money on it. I'm going to go ahead and add this and save it because that's one of my properties that I'm going to make an offer on. I'm going to, find the owner. Now, find the owner. From here, you just click on the owner, and it tells you who the owner is. Okay, the owner's name is right there. All right, it's not going to give you their phone number. It's going to give you their current mailing address. Right? It's not going to give you their phone number. It's not on this page. We have a tool for you to track them down and find their phone numbers, email addresses, and owner socials, all that other stuff. This person they have 2 properties. Okay. Or they've owned 2 properties. Okay. This is the total portfolio of the 2 properties that they own. Now, this is the one that's in foreclosure. Right? Let me hide this for right now. This is the one that's in foreclosure. Okay. This one at Edgewater, obviously, this is the one that they're living at right now. Okay. So you pretty much got their mailing address. You know where they are. Okay. This one's in foreclosure. Obviously, they can't pay for both homes. Right? They can't pay for both homes. All right. So they've chosen to keep this one, this 3-bedroom one. It's a bigger house. It's a bigger house. It's not valued as much, but they've got another home that they have that they're probably living in. And this home, they just can't hang on to it. So they got to let it go. And now here I am about to make them an offer to save it from foreclosure and put money in the pocket. Now, some of you probably say, well, Kevin, how come they haven't done anything with the property? How come they haven't leased it out or sold it? Or that? Well, obviously they can't. There's probably repairs that need to be done on it that they can't afford to make. You can't really lease something out until it's put back in living condition. Most realtors won't take on a property that has a lot of work that needs to be done to it. So they don't have the money to fix this property up to be able to lease it back out or to resell it or whatever the case may be, because if they did, they would have done that already. Okay? If they did, they would have done it already. So obviously they don't have that. For whatever reason. They don't have it. Okay? So so I know now I got the name of the person. All right, that's not a common name, so I should be able to do my skip tricks and find it pretty easy. So now I'm going to go back to Flipstream, okay, and I'm going to go to the Evaluate Properties tool, and I'm going to go to my People Search, which is our free skip trace. Okay, I'll click on that. It's going to open up in Flipstream. I'm going to put the name in. I'm just going to paste the name in. and then I'm gonna hit search. Now it tells me this on Firefox. I got to go to an outside window. Just click the outside window. There he is right there. Okay. There's only one person named David Fuse. That makes it easy. Now, another great thing that's working in my favor, this person is 70 years old. 70 years old. That is another reason why he probably does not have the money to fix that property up, or he just don't have it, just can't fix it up, or whatever the case may be. He just let it go. All right. And at 70 years old, $25,000, in his pocket, and keeping the foreclosure off his credit, that's very attractive to someone that age. Okay. So we know we have the right person. All right. We're going to take view details. Now from here, it's going to give me all the stuff I need to know. Okay. It's going to give me his phone number. There's his phone number right there. Okay. Let's check to see how recent that phone number is. All right. We know we have the right property. Now he's living at a different property right now. So we know we know what address we can send, him a letter to or an offer to. The phone number that we have on file, the wireless phone number, was last reported in May of 2024 by Metro PCS. So we know that this is an actual cell phone number, because it was last used, last reported, last paid on in May of 2024, which is last month. He just made a payment on it last month. So verified. That's his phone number. Right? Previous phone numbers, 2016, that may or may not be working. Here's another landline, last reported in December 2029. But we know this VoIP is probably still working because it was last working in 2023. Then you got another one over here, that VoIP phone number by Comcast, which is his cable company, right? That's his home phone. That's probably working. But we already know that this is an active phone because this was last reported on May 2024. So I have his phone number, everything I need to be able to contact this person. I also can go in and pull up his email addresses. Okay, so down here, it's going to pull up possible relatives. I can run checks on them, and it pulls up possible business ownership, the businesses that he's owned. And he might not have email addresses. Sometimes these older people, they don't have the email addresses. So I'm not seeing any emails. Yeah, there it is right there. I do have emails. I do, and I have his email addresses. Okay, or I can send him an email. So what's going to happen next is I'm going to basically call this person up. Okay, Mr. Fuse, how you doing? My name is Calvin Butler. I'm a real estate investor, and I am calling you in reference to the property located at 1921 Grant Avenue, Panama City. I'd like to make you an offer to pay off that, the lender and keep, the foreclosure off your credit and put $25,000 in your pocket. Would that help you out? Okay, and who are you again? Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Calvin Butler. I'm a real estate investor, and I represent a network of cash buyers. Okay, I'd like to present your property to my network and get you enough money to pay off that foreclosure, pay off the mortgage, and put $25,000 in your pocket. Would that work for you? Would that help you and your family out? That's what I'm gonna say when I call him up later today. That's what I'm gonna say. And if he says, "Oh, that sounds good," okay. So what are we talking about? Well, I'd like to send you a letter of intent to purchase, okay, which means you're gonna go back to your flip screen, and we're gonna go down here to legal library agreements and forms, where you have all the forms you need to send them. Okay. Now I am in Florida. Florida is not a full disclosure state, so I do not need a full disclosure letter of assignment agreement. Okay, I am going to send him an option to purchase, or I'm going to send him a letter of intent to purchase. We have it both in Word and in PDF. Okay, so I'm going to pull up probably this letter of intent or this option to purchase. I can pull up this one, the option to purchase, agreement. I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to fill it out, and I'm going to send it to, I'm going to send this by email. There's the option to purchase, real property agreement, okay? I'm going to do that one, and I am going to do the assignment. Now, this is the legal instrument that allows you to flip properties without actually selling the actual house. Everything is done on assignment. All lenders, all banks, property change hands by assignment all the time. This is the legal instrument that allows property to be assigned to someone else to sell or to change ownership or whatever the case may be. Right. So I'm going to pull up the assignment agreement. Now, I don't need a full disclosure one. Why? Because this is Florida. Florida is not a full disclosure state. Okay, let me repeat that. Florida is not a full disclosure state, but we do have a full disclosure assignment contract. Florida is not one of them. Okay, I can just pull up just a regular assignment agreement, and this is what I'm going to send him: the regular assignment agreement to assign contract for sale and purchase. Okay, this is the assignment agreement that I'm going to send him. It's very short because it's non-disclosure. Now, if you're in a full disclosure state, you will have to send this one. You will have to send a full disclosure assignment. Okay, you will have to send a full disclosure one. Pull up the PDF on that one. This is a full disclosure one if you are in a full disclosure state. And you can just go and Google, the state of Texas, is Texas a full, does Texas require full disclosure on assignment, on real estate assignment agreements? Okay, that's all. I mean, but this is not a full disclosure. So, but if this was a full disclosure state, I would send this one, the flip stream assignment of contract. This is a full disclosure one. This one is a little bit longer because because like I said, it is a full disclosure one. As you can see, it is a little bit longer. It's not just a one-page one because you have to disclose that you are not the end buyer. You have to disclose to the seller that you are not the end buyer and that you fully intend to assign this contract to someone else who's going to bring they're going to be the ones that are bringing the actual cash money to the closing table. Okay? That's the difference. That is the difference. All right. So, and once I send him this, once I talk with him and I email him the assignment letters and stuff and the intent to purchase, and he signs that and gets that back to me, then I am going to go and I am going to, first of all, I'm going to contact a title company and let them know what I'm doing, that I have an assignment letter, okay, and I have this property under contract, and then I am going to go back to my business lounge, and then I am going to go down here, and I'm going to post that property once I have it under contract. I'm going to post that property along with my contract. Everything showing that I have it on assignment. I'm going to post it to the best place for you all to post it to if you're new to this is these two right here. We Buy Ugly Houses or Sunday. Buy houses as is. Okay. With We Buy Ugly Houses, you're basically just coming here. You're going to submit it. Excuse me. You're going to come here and submit it. You're going to put in the address. Now, very important. Don't ever put an address in that you don't of a property you don't have under contract already. Okay? Because remember, what they're going to do is they're going to go look up the property to see what it's worth. And if you don't already have it under contract, they are free as a bird to approach that person and try to make a deal with that person because it's not under contract yet. Once you have it under contract, they can't do that. Even if they did, it's going to pop up at closing on the title company. Hey, this house is under contract with another, offer. You can't go around it. Okay, so I'm going to put in my address because I'm not, this is just my personal home right here, and I'll probably get some calls. All right, then from here, you're going to go over here and you're going to put in your name, your phone number, your email address. You're going to check the opt to receive the messages. Then you're going to click Get a Cash Offer. And then you're going to start receiving emails and phone calls from cash buyers who are going to make you an offer on that property. And those cash buyers are going to be looking at the property just like you looked at it. And they're going to see, oh, it's worth $205,000. Well, let's make this guy offer of 55%. Let's make him offer of 60%. Let's make him offer of whatever, make the offer. And then you got to sit back and you're going to choose the best offer. Once you choose the best offer, you let them know, right? They're going to schedule for, a closing, right? You can schedule simultaneously. If they're in another state, this person, I'm in another city, I'm going to contact the closing, a title company here in Tallahassee, Florida, where I'm going to contact the title company here in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm going to send them over my contract. I'm going to send them over the contract I got from the people who are making me the offer to buy from me. All right. So they're going to have both my assignment contract where I have it under contract from the seller, and they're going to have the offer to purchase from the cash buyer people. Okay. I'm going to send that over. I'm going to take that down to my title company. I'm going to email that to my title company here in Tallahassee, Florida. My title company here in Tallahassee, Florida is going to contact a title company in the state or city or the area where the people who are buying it from me are, and they're going to contact a title company down in Panama City to where the sellers are. All three title companies are going to link together on a teleconference where the paperwork is going to be shared with all three title companies. Okay. The check is going to be set for a closing date. Usually on deals like this, it's within 7 to 14 days. The people who are buying it from me, the end buyer, the person who's bringing the cash to the table, they're going to send, or they're going to contact their lender, their bank, or wherever they get their money from. If they're cash buyers, they're basically just wiring that money over to the title company. The money is never wired to me or any person. It is wired to the title company that I have chose to be the lead title company on this deal, which is probably be Smith, Thompson, Shaw, and Manasseh, or Stewart Title Company, or one of the title companies here in Tallahassee, Florida. Okay, they're gonna send that check over to the title company. They are going to take that check, which is in the amount of, what did we say that check was going to be the amount of? If they make me a 50% offer, I do believe it was $102,848. So $102,848. So they're going to send a check for $102,848. Okay, that check is going to go to the title company of my choosing, right? If you're doing this of your choosing, the title company is then going to do what's called a settlement statement. Okay, they're going to do a settlement statement. What's that? The title company is going to do what's called a settlement statement. Now, that settlement statement is basically they're going to break that check up and pay everybody that needs to be paid. That's what they're going to do. All right, they're going to pay. Who's the bank here? They're going to pay the lender, Tidal Federal Credit Union. That's the mortgage company. They're going to take out of that check $51,086. $51,086. It's going to go to, and they're going to make out a check payable to Lindo Federal Credit Union. Okay. All right. So now they got $51,762 still left. They're going to make out a check to Mr. What was the guy's name again? They're going to make out a check to this guy, Mr. Fuse. They're going to make out a check to him, Mr. Fuse. A check is going to be made out to him, and that check is going to be sent to the title company of where he is. Okay? That check is going to be sent to the title company where he is. You're going to be sent to that title company. They're going to have his check for $25,000. They're going to have his check for $25,000. Right? And they're going to have a check minus whatever I owe them. I may owe the title company. Let's say they have a check made out to them, the title company, well, let's say $1,200. Right? And this right here, this $25,562, guess who National Hill Bank that's going in? They're gonna have a check made out to National Hill Bank for Calvin Butler. Okay, that's where that's going. $25,562 is going in National Gift Bank. That's my check that's going to be presented to me at the title company here in Tallahassee, Florida. And the title companies, each of the 3 title companies, are going to have all the paperwork that needs to be signed for everybody to sign at their respective title companies to make this whole thing happen. People, hear me when I tell you. Oh my God, people, hear me when I tell you. This is the easiest way you ever make a lot of money. This is real estate day trading. I can put together 50 deals like this a day. I can put together 50 deals like this a day. Okay? I'm going to finish out my day doing this up until about maybe 3 or 4 o'clock, and I'm going to put together about 20 more deals today. I did about 15 yesterday that I put together. I'm going to put together about 20 more today that I'm going to put together. And I am going to be contacting these people later on today. All these people, deals that I put together. The ones I put together yesterday, I've already contacted, made phone calls and contacted them. Out of the 15 deals I did yesterday, I think I got in touch with 9 of them. Okay, all 9 of them are ready to put pen to paper and ready to sign my assignment. Okay, the other ones I'm still trying to get in touch with. I've sent them emails. Okay, I tried calling them. Either they didn't pick up or whatever the case may be. But I have left them messages and I sent them emails. Worst case scenario, I can just contact the. If I don't hear from them in a couple of days, I'm going to go back and pull them up, and I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to contact the trustee, the bank representative, because they want their money. They want their money. And I'm going to reach out to them to see if they can help me get in contact with the seller so we can make this offer so the bank can get their money, the seller can get their money, and they can resolve this matter that benefits everyone. Look, people, this is, let me go ahead and get off my share here. Stop my sharing. Where am I at here? Because I want y'all to focus on me for a second. Focus on my ugly face for a second. All right. Let me stop my share. All right. People, this is what you call real estate day trading. This is all it is. Now, doing this and using Flipstream and being able to have someone like myself and other experienced investors to walk you through the steps of this on your deals, that's more valuable than I can even speak of. Those of you out there who have done stuff like this or joined real estate investment platforms and you schedule a live mentorship, you already my partner, Mr. Law, Mr. Hilson. He's been doing this for the last 10, 12 years. He is one of those people that buys house cash. Matter of fact, his business card. This is his business card right here. He is one of these people that buys houses. Okay, he's been doing this for the last 12 years. He buys houses cash. Mr. Law Hilson over at Capital City Home Buyers. Okay, that's my partner in Flipstream. Okay, when he started this, he was part of a platform, and when he scheduled his mentorship, when he got on the phone with them, the receptionist, the very first thing out the receptionist's mouth was, Mr. Hilson, we need you to go ahead and wire $11,000 over to our bank right now, so we can start your mentorship call. And that was for a 1-hour phone call with a mentor. A 1-hour phone call with a mentor cost him $11,000. Back in 1995, where I learned all this stuff at, I went to a seminar here in Tallahassee Civic Center. I went to a seminar. After that seminar, I was wild. I loved everything I was hearing. But sign up for the network. Guess what it cost me? Almost $13,000. And I paid it. I paid the $7,500 down. Put my credit card on file, and they billed my credit card $800 some odd dollars per month until it was completely fully paid off. That's what I learned. Okay? Because that's what these things cost. But we have created a platform where not only do we give you all the tools and resources to make this stuff happen, but we give you access to all that stuff, and you have access to us as mentors that you can schedule your live mentorship to make these things happen and help. And we can walk you through your first 3 or 4 deals without charging you a dime up front for it. All you're paying is your 66 cents a day, $19.99 per month if you're one of the first 1,000 subscribers. Now, let me say this. We launched this a week ago. A week ago is when we launched this last Sunday. A week ago. Okay? It's when we launched this. We already have a lot of subscribers already. We're only going to have there's only the $19.99 per month, the 66 cents a day. That's only for the first 1,000 subscribers. If you are not locked in to that, after that, you're going to pay $79 per month to access this platform. That's what it's going to cost. Because other platforms like this are running $99 a month, plus you have to pay other fees. You have to pay your mentor fees up front and all that type of stuff. And those mentors, they charge a lot of money. Our mentors charge 10 to 20% only when the deal closes and it comes out of the settlement. You can't beat that. And you're only paying $19.99 per month. But that's only for the first 1,000 subscribers. All right. Let me share my screen again real quick. Okay. First 1,000 subscribers. All right. Now, once you become a member, now look, these are the pricing plans. This is it. $19.99 per month. Early access members. Okay. All access locked in for the first 1,000 subscribers. Subscriptions after early access trial, $79 a month. Okay. You can start with a free trial. Go ahead and click the free trial, get started with a free trial, explore the back office, explore all the stuff you need to explore, schedule a consultation with us. Okay. Schedule your consultation with us so we can walk you through your first 3 or 4 deals. Okay. As you can see here, I just went through one that I'm going to be calling the people on today. That's going to pay me around $26,000. Okay, that's if I only get a 50% offer from the Cash Buyer Network. I fully expect to get a 60 to 65% offer. That's what I fully expect to get. But we did the calculations on 50%. Even if it comes in at 40%, I'm still going to make about $10,000 to $12,000. Come on. I mean, seriously. All right, $2,500 for lifetime membership. There's only 100 lifetime memberships available. Once those are gone, that's gone. Okay, but you can lock in today for $19.99, 66 cents per day. Once you become a member, you can come over here and you'll be able to access these tools and resources. You can click and schedule your live mentorship. When you schedule your live mentorship, it's going to take you here, where you can book and schedule your live mentorship. I will have Mr. Law's live mentorship up on here. Probably have it up here by Monday. But right now you can book, your live mentorship sessions with me. Okay, it tells you right here what this is. Flipstream live mentorship. The guidance provided by an REI, that's a real estate investor mentor, especially an experienced real estate investor with applicable knowledge and several REI strategies, is extremely valuable and can be very expensive. On average, $3,000 to $10,000 for a 1-hour session. Flipstream subscription members pay no upfront fees for mentorship ever. When you schedule a live session with our mentors, you are agreeing to compensate that mentor with 10% to 20% of your settlement at the closing of the successful project they assisted you with. Each mentor's fees is posted on their profile. When you scroll down here, you see my profile. There I am. You can click here where it says more. It pulls up my profile and what I'm offering. Okay. Web conference with me. Mr. Butler's fee is 10%. I'm the creator and developer of Flipstream, CEO of RBBS LLC, the parent company for Flipstream Live. In 2008, I flipped my first property while living at the homeless shelter in Tallahassee, Florida. Using no money or credit, I received a certified check at closing in the amount of $28,786.12. Professional experience includes residential mortgage broker, real estate investor, real estate development consultant, business owner, independent commercial loan broker. I promise to provide handheld concierge type guidance designed to walk you through your projects step by step to huge profits. Okay. That's my profile. That's my experience. That's what I do. And what you just witnessed today of me finding these, my own deal is the exact same thing I'm going to do with you to help you walk you through finding your deal, doing the calculation, helping you to do the calculations, and so you know how to do it, showing you how to pull up your contracts, what to say to the people when you call them up, how to send that out, how to post it to the MLS. Once you get it back in, I'm going to walk you through the entire process. Okay, that's what you get with Flipstream. And I don't know of any other platform out there that gives you access to all the things you need to know and provides live mentorship that literally walks you through your deal step by step. Now, Flipstream is not just, real estate day trading. Okay, we don't just do real estate day trading. This is just one strategy that we teach to our mostly people who are new or people who just want to do this type of thing. We have a network lounge area that members can come in and you all can actually partner up with each other, okay, to do bigger and more lucrative deals, like 1 to 4 unit multifamily units, okay, commercial property loan, development loans. I'm working on a development loan in California right now that is paying me 46% of the points on the loan side of it, which they need. It's a development loan with a person in this plot of land in California for $3.5 million. It's going to take. They need another, I think, $7 million to do to build 2 homes on it. It's $3.5 million is what they needed for the purchase of the property. And then they need another, I think, $5 million to build 2 homes. So that's going to make the total loan amount. Hold on here. Let me get my numbers right. So they need $3.5 million, and that's in the works right now. $3,500,000. All right, plus $5 million. I think it's $55.2 million really, plus $5.2 million on the development side to build the home, to build 2 homes. So that's $8.7 million. Now, $8.7 million, that's on the loan amount. Because I am a commercial loan broker with the brokerage firm that is securing this loan for them, I'm going to receive 46% of the points on that, which means that brokerage firm is going to probably charge about 2 points to that. That's 8.7. 8.7 minus 2%. You're going to charge about 2 points. That's $174,000. I get 46% of that because I get 46% of the points. Okay. Through Flipstream, we show you how you can become a commercial loan broker, also too, like myself, right? And put together deals like that and collect 46% of the points. Now, the $174,000, I get 46% of those points. I'm sorry, 176,000. I calculated 176,000. All right, on the points, I get 46% of that. That's what I get. I'm as the commercial loan consultant. So I'm going to make on that deal, just on the loan side of it, on the points on the loan, I'm going to make $80,960. Now, as a real estate investor, and through Flipstream, this is how I found these people, and I put together a deal with them on the development side, where through the development side, I'm going to make a ton of money. Because they have offered me 10% of the revenue from the development side. Now, let's look at the development side. On the development side, they are going to be building 2 homes. Okay. When these homes are finished, each home is going to have an after repaired value, or the actual market value for those 2 homes in California. As you know, homes in California are very expensive. Each of these homes is going to be about 3,600, almost 4,000 square feet. Okay. each home is going to be worth $12.5 million. Okay? Each home is going to be worth $12.5 million. Times 2. So that's $25 million. Okay? Minus the loan amount when they pay off the loan. Okay? They're going to wind up paying off the loan after the $7 million it costs for the loan to build a home, whatever. They're going to pay all that off, and they're paying it back. Out of that $7 million, they're paying back about $10 million. Okay, so minus $10 million, pay off the loan. Oh, one more. There we go. Minus the $10 million, paying off the loan. All right, that leaves. That's that right. All right, 25 million minus 10 million. Let me make sure I got that right. All right, so 25 million minus 10 million. There we go. All right, 15 million. That looks right. All right, so 15 million. Now, that's what they're walking away with, but I get 10% of that because I'm in on the development side. These are the type of deals you're able to set up through Flipstream when you partner up with people through our networking side here. Okay, so now this part of it, now the loan side is going to take them roughly 27 to 45 days to process and get the loan done and everything and close on it. So I get paid on that in about somewhere between 30 and 45 days. That's the $80,000 some odd dollars that I make on the loan side. On the development side, which is going to take about 2 years to build the homes and get them both sold, average about 2 years. Okay, 2 years. I get 10% of that. So minus 10%, I'm making $1.5 million on the development side. I'll wait 2 years for that. In the meantime, I'm doing what? I'm doing my commercial loan stuff, getting my 4 to 6% on that type of stuff. I'm doing my flips, knowing between. I am setting myself up to be completely financially independent, where I can move to Jamaica and run all of this from Jamaica. And you all can do the exact same thing. Because this is what Flipstream will allow you to do. Because through our networking side of Flipstream, as you see here, through our networking side of Flipstream, welcome to our group lounge. Okay, this is a space for subscription members to connect, share, collaborate, form partnerships with each other. Here you can create groups of your own to develop and work on joint ventures, or just to connect with other members, get updates, and share videos. Okay. The subgroup is where I connected with the developers to put this deal together, where I can get them the funding, and they cut me in on 10% on the development side. Now, I can't express how valuable this is going to be to a lot of you. Welcome to Flipstream Investor Network Group Lounge, a space for us to connect, share, collaborate, form partnerships with each other. Start by classifying and identifying yourself as one of the following: a deal scout, someone willing and capable of locating, evaluating, identifying eligible properties, and or securing contracts with motivated sellers. Okay, that's what I just showed you all how to do, how you find these properties that you're going to do the day trading on. Someone who is able to put these deals together or put other type of deals together. Things that you may not have the credit, you may not have the money, but you have the knowledge and know-how of how to locate, evaluate, and put these deals together. Or you can classify yourself as a credit investor partner, someone with FICO score 650 or greater, but may not have the investable time or skill set required to structure a lucrative project. Okay. Or you can classify yourself as a financial investor partner, someone capable of providing the necessary funds needed to secure properties, rehab costs, funding approvals from lenders. Okay, and you basically put in a brief resume of your skill skills, resources, attributes you can contribute to a temporary partnership. Look, people, this is Flipstream. This is Flipstream. Okay. It is not just the real estate day trading. Yes, the real estate day trading is great. Real estate day trading is great for those people who have no money, who have no credit. You're just starting out of this and you want to make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, up to $100,000 on quick flips that can take place in a day or over the next 7 to 14 days. Okay. That's a whole platform in and by itself. But Flipstream is more than that. Flipstream is about the entire facet of real estate investing. And through here, you are able to get funding for loans. You can get your funding on bigger projects. Okay? On bigger projects like this, fix and flip loans. Right? 100% funding for experienced investors, up to 85% funding for inexperienced or new investors. Okay? And this is through our partnership with Sequoia Lending, which I am see right here, Calvin Butler, loan consultant. I'll show you all how to become a loan consultant with Sequoia so you can make money on the funding too when you have these types of deals. These are all the products that they loan money on. Real estate funding, 1 to 4 unit. Investment properties, click it, tells you what's needed. Very simple. If someone wants to apply for this type of loan, they go ahead and read here, the loan amount. It tells you exactly what this loan is for and what's needed. Long term, the loan intended for new and experienced real estate investors seeking long-term rental financing for single-family residence, townhomes, PDUs, or condo nationwide. Loan amount, 100K to 5 million. Credit score, 650 minimum. 30-year term, up to 80% of LTV for purchase, up to 75% LTV for cash out. No personal income checks. Foreign nationals, okay. Purchase under LLC or personal name based on state. The rate starts at high 7s. Documents needed. Application, corporate entity documents, 2 months bank statements, real estate experience, track record. And when they want to apply for it, just click it and apply. Click it. Put in this information, provide the information, and then they submit it. Right? And then it goes to our processing over at Sequoia. They send an email to both me and the client, letting them know that their loan is in processing. Whenever they send out the updates to the client, I get an email also. Right? When this deal closes, guess what? I get my check. Through Flipstream, I'll be able to set you all up with this same type of deal where you have your own website right here with Sequoia. You have your own Sequoia Lending website to submit all your clients through to get funding and collect 46% of the points. And some of these clients, you all are going to be able to work deals out through Flipstream to where you get put in on the development side when you're doing the development deals. Okay. Look, this is Flipstream, where you have access to everything you need to make these things happen. All right. Look, so if you want to be a part of Flipstream and start taking advantage of a lot of this stuff for just 66 cents a day, go ahead and click on to our site at flip-stream.com. That's flip-stream.com. Okay. I think I can put this in on the. Let me type this in to you all on the message board here. HTTPS. Give me a second. It's flip-stream.com. All right. I just sent it on the message board. There it is. I just put it out on the message board to everybody who's on this live. And just go to flip-stream.com and get signed up. Okay? It's 66 cents a day. $19.99 a month. We even give you a free trial to try it out. All right? But this is Flipstream. This is Flipstream. This is what Flipstream is all about. You know, the whole 9 yards. Look, everybody, I appreciate you all tuning in today to watch me, research one of my own properties that I'm putting in my portfolio. I'm going to be reaching out to that potential seller today and presenting them with an offer to pay off their bank, pay off the foreclosure, and put $25,000 in their pocket. And that's going to put about $26,000 in my pocket at closing. And this is what Flipstream is all about. If this is something you all think that you can do, or if you might like to learn stuff, even if you don't know anything about real estate, and this is, and you're doing all this, this is what our mentorship side does for you. So get involved with it. Go to the site. You can hit the chat button on the site. Send me a quick message if you got a quick question or whatever the case may be. When you go to the site, if you go ahead and do your profile and put your phone number in, you can call me. My phone number is on the site. And you just click the number to call on Flipstream, and you'll come directly to me. Or just leave your number in the chat box or something. Say, hey, Calvin, give me a call. I got some questions for you. I'll be happy to call you back. Okay, I'll be happy to call you. I really would. All right, but I want to thank you all. Look, I really enjoyed today with you all. I want to thank you all for joining us today on this Flipstream live version. This is not our regular broadcast. Our regular broadcast for Flipstream Live with me and my partner is every Sunday at 10:15 a.m. I just thought I'd start coming on here on Saturday mornings real quick and showing you all. I just wanted to show you all how I find properties myself to do the real estate day trading. In the exact same way that I kind of walk you all through it, I want to give you all a good, clean version of how this is done. I'm going to do this up until about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Then I'm going to locate me about another 15, 20 properties that I can put in my portfolio and that I can contact today, and hopefully get about half, if not all of them, on the contract and get them all closed out within the next 7 to 14 days. Thank you all again. I really appreciate everything, all of the support and everything. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Flipstream Live on Facebook, on YouTube, and go to Facebook and look for Flip-Stream Live on Facebook, or Flip-Stream on Facebook, and like us there as well. And we look forward to seeing you all, as subscription members to Flipstream, so we can start helping you all to evaluate your first 3 or 4 deals and get you all to closing and paid out on those deals as quickly as possible. Thanks again, everybody. Bye, everybody. You have a great day.